After stirring controversy for seeking ₱500 million confidential fund, the Office of the Vice President concedes. Senate Committee on Finance Chairman Sonny Angara announced in plenary that the OVP is withdrawing its request.
To her, the OVP can only propose a budget to support the safe implementation of its PAPs or programs, activities and programs to alleviate poverty and promote the general welfare of each and every Filipino family.
Hindi na po itutuloy ng Office of the Vice President ang original na mungkahi para sa confidential funds. Bakit? Dahil po nakikita natin na talagang may tendency magkawatak-watak o magiging divisive itong issue na ito.
The House earlier rejected the OVP's confidential fund request, and this was adopted by the Senate Committee on Finance. But can this be restored in BICAM?
I commend her, Mr. President, for now categorically stating to this House that it's not a deferral to our wisdom.
After half an hour, the Senate closed plenary debates on the ₱1.87 billion budget for the OVP, but not without criticism. About the release of a ₱125 million confidential fund to the OVP last year without a provision in the General Appropriations Act. The money came from the contingent fund of the Office of the President, which the minority also grilled for asking for a ₱2.3 billion intelligence fund. According to a joint circular by DBM and COA, only military and uniformed personnel and intelligence practitioners should have intel funds.
Controls, regulates, supervises, and checks the usage of intelligence funds. And yet, mismong siya ay binibigyan ng intelligence funds. Bagsak, sirang-sira ang concept of checks and balances and controls, Mr. President.
Angara says the President is both user and generator of intel information. In the 4 years that the OP has a ₱2 billion intel fund, Senate President Mig Zubiri says reports about its use of confidential and intelligence funds are detailed and complete. The ₱10.6 billion proposed budget for the Office of the President hurdled the Senate plenary debates. But until the end, the minority has an appeal and a warning about the President's request for intelligence funds.
So I appeal to his Ilocano nature to review the amounts. Activist lawyers listening to us, maybe a case can be filed with the Supreme Court to test the legality of the grant of intelligence funds to the Office of the President.
Eimor Santos, CNN Philippines.